close and smoky evening of broody storms and curdled air, past iridescent spinneys, hedges, fields of rye full of light. The long line of a red train clangs towards the east. Again the night. Through an enmeshed crack, onto those thrown together in the cattle truck, kneeling, sitting, lying, children, women, and those with heads so white. The sunset casts a robe of ochre onto these who are being severed from their lands, from their vistas, from their orchards, untethered, perhaps forever. The train rushes, speeding nightward, shadows blackened, horizons tarred, every dream and every love, every desire has been charred. Hatred wanes, and agony just aches as if it was an aged scar. Eyes moist from peering, squinting at the land and spinneys. Stop. Stop. Stop and lay a cheek on the meadow grass. Grab it. Clutch it. Make it last. Just take a simple ear of corn, just to hold it. And as a reward, take a piece of clover. Take abroad. Train rushing, speeding nightward. Somewhere, a suffocating call of a child in a mother's clasp, ill when taken from its bed, shivers, bleats, and falls asleep, never more to move its head. Together, in destruction choked. Only the clanging of the wagon kills the sounds of a mother's tears, of a granny's spoken prayer, snuffing the candle of the wake, a curling aroma in a deathly quake. Train rushing, speeding nightward, a greying head falling forward, work-worn eyes fog up, 50 years behind the plough, cutting furrow on furrow. But now his breath, heavy with sorrow, on his back he seeks the Bible which is somewhere in the knapsack there. He feels it, but fails, then whispers, God and Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Forehead spits a deathly languor, fingers trace the cross of Christ, lips murmuring as if dreaming, children, sons, let's not forget to rest my head on my sand that's in my hanky, on my breast. Train rushing, speeding nightward, dead and living set as one. Aromas of washed clothes and flowers, the ache of freedom and thirst for hope. Day 3. All hope lost, and no water drops drop. Madness has a viper's stare. A Kuhlander, well built, staggers to her feet with a voice of steel. Men, women, how long are we to allow this curse on our bodies? Tear the boards, pierce the roof, break the walls, batter the doors. Fate allows us death with honor. Blind with passion, they break and batter and tear the iron bars, the joists. Boards collapse, walls distend. freedom seems just a touch away there, where forests and stars are splayed. Train rushes, shudders, stops. Steam growls and guns come wild, behind the rifles' eyes that glint green like those of wolves at night. Curses fall, acidic, damning. Boots, dusted by the steps, kick women, children, dead and living. With the cussing comes a salvo and a second, echoing far through the endless briars. The machine gun barks dryly, again and again, silencing God's words, curbing the bleatings, the agonies. And then, as from the grave a silent stare, unheard the voices, unheard the wind, only crows cutting through the air. Do they see a feast of pleasure in blood that sleeps in the dew? Again the train, nightward rushes, hamlets pass, birches pass, past hillocks moving in waves, clad with ripe grains of rye. Red train, black night. Hurtling it vanishes, taking hundreds, taking thousands whose hearts once beat for freedom and once people. Plucked and taken, scattering eyes like ashes to the wind, into marshes, deserts, tundra. No one there waving goodbye, no one with flowers for their sake. Tarred, only flocks of crows whose craking echoes in their wake. Earth silent, earth grieving, the train rushing, lost by the night.